Hey everybody, how are you guys doing today? Love you all. And I hope you have a good weekend, everybody. But anyway, since I never have anything much to do Thursdays after after Wednesday, I'm going to Bible study. I look for stuff to do. So every Thursday I try to promote an old game that I started, a game project that I started so many years ago. Or I first envisioned it anyway, in 2010-ish. I was inspired a lot by the Avatar movie. The character I made, the tribal characters, the little elf people, Murtani. I call them Mur because in the Elder Scrolls game, the elven people are called Mur. And Tani, they used to be green, but I changed them to just regular skin tones. But they're little imp people. I want to say they're part bird and they lay eggs. That's like one of my ideas I had for them. They're little bird people, but they're not birds. They just lay eggs. They live up in tree tops. They don't fly. So they have curved spines, really curved spines. But anyway. Realms of Tokala Pics. Concept art world. I've shown a few of these before. Yeah, this is what I didn't think to look in this folder last time. Anyway, these are interesting concepts, so. But some of these I had already gotten. Yeah, there are a couple more. Some of these are underwater, not underground. Water temple. And one of these is my Rotani village. Anyway. Sorry for chewing gum, everybody. My realistic. No, I just said to make my little tree house in their tree house village look more realistic. I like the colors that I chose. I hope they choose a similar palette. Make it colorful and vibrant. I'm probably gonna have to spin my gum out. That's pretty though. They made it look like it's at night. I guess it is at nighttime because the lanterns are lit. But it was more of a dusk picture that I had made. Anyway, let's add another one. By the way, Realms of Tokala allegorical fantasy role-playing game project. Yeah, it's an allegorical fantasy game role-playing game project that I made up years ago. And I made up the name Tokala, so I looked up the word Tokala, and I found out that it means fox in Native American names. There are people named Tokala. It's not a common name, but I decided since I like foxes anyway, they're my favorite. Probably my favorite canine animal. So I revolved the world around foxes. And one fox in particular, is there a god character like Aslan the lion? Allegorical means it pretty much relates to the Bible in some way, one or more ways. I think this is pretty. say I'm gonna go with all of these concepts and I'm gonna ask it to make them all more realistic. Make my underwater bubble houses more realistic. I accidentally made the L a K. Your underwater, your bubble dwellings. It's like a plant. I asked the guy who created this race to it did a semicolon instead of an L that time, but it still realized I was trying to say bubble. That's pretty. I like that. The water is not as murky as I would have wanted it to be. Yeah, I would want the water to look murkier a little. I don't know. It's kind of a swamp, but they are amphibians. Amphibians live in swampy areas, usually. That's cool looking. Let's just download all these. This is pretty. This first one I'm going to save it as. Install when I exit Don't install right now because I have to use the program. Keep knocking into my this will be it like later at night. That's pretty. We'll get my downloads again. They made a dude that looks like a fish. I had a dude walking, I guess, on the floor, on the ground, the water bed. They made him look like a fish. Anyway, guys, the plot of this story. I like to tell people about it as often as I can to help us get more people who can help us. Go AI. anyway, guys, yeah, we are in desperate need of people who can join our team. That most of our team left. Just left me and one other person behind. We are the only two people who've been working on this project at all. So if anyone has a love for video games and wants me to see my vision of a allegorical fantasy role-playing game come to fruition, please consider joining our team. I put everything in a Google Drive folder, which I leave a public link to so anyone can access it. Download stuff from it, upload stuff to it, download the stuff, edit it, upload the stuff back into the folder. And I'm just waiting to see if anyone does that. I mean, pretty much anyone can help us. If you know how to use AI, which is easy. Even I, with all my stroke damage, I can still use AI to make my concepts look prettier. But I actually kind of liked my semi-realistic looking concepts years ago. 2013 is when I made most of them. Let's add another. I'm asking it to make my mountains look more realistic. My valleys. I wish it would stop putting K's where L's should be. I'm just gonna, instead of pressing the arrow, I'm just gonna hit enter. And now it looks gray. It takes forever for it to take the gray off of the image. I love AI. This doesn't look like a It's just redoing that, beautiful wild valleys in the land. I forgot to put L. Got my kitty cat just loving on. Just being sweet and hanging out with me. What about this one? Smudgy Pudgy, is you a good boy? Is you soft and adorable? Grabbing my hand, grabbing my arm. I keep dropping my graphics card keeps falling off the computer because it came off the screws that were holding it on. I probably kicked it too many times and it fell off. It's on the floor now. Here we are. Purr belly. Little purr belly. It just seems it doesn't want to. Let's try this one more time. This looks more blue. It's just showing a bunch of shiny colors. By the way, the hero character of the story is an angelic being called the Steward. The last of 12. 12 is a very important number biblically, so I made 12 stewards. The first one betrayed Tokis, the fox god. It's the Aslan / Jesus character. He's the first of the stewards became an evil demon lord named Dralkarius. He's kind of like Judas Iscariot also. He's like a mixture of those two biblical characters. And hope it makes the mountains as misty as I made them. And, the last final, the 12th steward, is their mission to aid their fox god Tokus and their planet and rid it of Dralkarius and his minions and all evil. Reset the world to how it's originally supposed to be. No evil, no darkness. And putting on the finishing touches. I think it's pretty. I mean, it's not photorealistic, but it looks good, considering. That's pretty much exactly what I wanted it to look like. Let me go back to my internet browser with the That's beautiful. Yeah, this is addictive, to say the least. I'm gonna add the word mossy. And again, I don't know why I made myself. I put on nice clothes today. I mean, I'm not going anywhere or anything. Just sometimes I just feel like looking nice, especially on Thursdays for some reason because I have nothing to do. It's a product of my boredom. And really, I just picking out something that looks nice. And I'm wearing my rainbow unicorn socks. The Afro unicorn is what they're called. They're for little girls, I guess, who want unicorns with their hair type. I think it's a unique, creative. They're just redoing the same one they did before. They keep doing that. Why does it keep doing that? It's retarded. I know I chose the right thing. Maybe I should add a. Here we go. I have a feeling it's just gonna show me the same picture as it did before. For the second time in a row. I mean, from what I see so far, it doesn't look realistic yet. I wonder what that green stuff is. I think that's just more moss. I like that though. I like that they're adding the moss under the water to make it more realistic. or even valleys. I like to make these things to give y'all something to look at. I think these are really pretty. It's pretty much exactly how I imagined it to look. The mountains and the valleys and streams and stuff down below. Like a little, a little river down there. And a gorge. I wanted it to look like some from like Sound of Music. I guess like the Swiss Alps or something. Near the Swiss Alps. I guess Austria, where she was near the Swiss Alps. The mountains. I don't know what all those mountains are called. I wanted it to look similar to those. I wonder what I did with my picture of Mossy Babbling Brook. Let's go back to my browser homepage, and has all the news articles and crap that I don't care. That was weird. The Game of Thrones editor killed by lion after it jumped through car window. Talk about fate or destiny. The lion just jumps through your car window and kills you. That's just random. Too random. I read that article about Dairy Queen's ice cream, what's it really made of. It's scary. They add a bunch of crap to it that causes cancer and birth defects and all kinds of bad stuff. It's not milk, it's not real ice cream. So I say that's pretty informative. I think, where did I picture. I had one that I made of some ruins. Still can't find my ruins. I think I put them in there before. Ruins. Oh, he's snoring. And I'm gonna wake him up. This is the most narcoleptic cat I've ever seen. He just falls asleep at any moment of any given time of the day or night or any time. He's always snoring. He's always sleeping somewhere. And I woke him up and I panned him so he'll purr. I'm gonna call you Dozer. I'm gonna call you Dozer. You want belly rubs? He's the only cat. He loves belly rubs. He solicits belly rubs. He's just one of a few cats I've ever had that loves belly rubs, and he's the only one I've had that's always soliciting them. He loves soliciting belly rubs and eating, making air biscuits and y'all. Now he's being playful. I think he's starting to get annoyed. I woke him up and he got annoyed because I woke him up. He's supposed to be inside a building. Here we go. I think this one looks nice. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. By the way, my friends and I all brainstormed 6 playable races together, thereabouts, and a few non-playable races. The main ones are mostly kind of animal type, like I can't think of names now. Anthropomorphic, I guess. Fox people, there's amphibious people, there's dragon people. There are elf people who kind of have bird-like qualities. They look like children. The only real humans are the desert people, the red hair and the purple eyes and white freckles on their faces. The ones that I named Salvani. Also, there's the Pale Guardians. That they're like android people and androgynous androids. So they have I hope it's not offensive, but I kind of made them look Asian because a lot of Asian people are said to be androgynous looking, like Oriental looking. And that was years ago. I designed them, but they have translucent skin. You can see they're clear, almost translucent, silvery, shiny skin. Pale. They're pale. You can see the blue veins underneath it. They're kind of, I guess, android type people, manufactured people. They were designed. And I gave them blue eyes because I thought it would be cool to match their blue veins. And there's a lot of story and stuff that I have in the folder, lore and stuff. And but anyway, guys, I'm gonna keep looking for stuff to upload to that's probably why I had it still on there. Oh yeah. Render your ocean temple with vivid realism. Kitty, I'm not annoying you, am I? Waking you up while you're trying to sleep. Wanting to pet you because you're so soft. It's my This is pretty. These are like ancient characters, like before their current. For their current characters, just ancient licks. Lexicon or whatever they call it. Yeah, lex means language, I think. Just ancient characters. I like this. Looks like it's making it in like Japanese characters or China. Those are like Chinese characters. Maybe some of the characters I made looked like Chinese characters, and well, that's what I was trying to make. I don't know what this says, but it looks like Chinese characters, I think. Well, not 100% sure though. It looks nice though. Maybe it's saying something in another language. That's kind of what I wanted, for it to say something in an old ancient language. Ruins. these all look more realistic. But anyway, if you can do anything like voice act or draw. These may not be ancient ruins. They're just ruins because the dragon people, the Tarl people, they went through more, even devastated. This is making it look like it's underwater. There is a part of a Moorhaven that lets out to the sea. Pretty much every country, well no, maybe not. Maybe just a big lake. I don't know. I love how smart this co-pilot is, but it's definitely not perfect. I'm sorry for this long video. Anyway, guys, we need people who can voice act, help us make menus, write stories, quests, help me make more music. Pretty much every department we need help with. Help my friend Shaden and work on the game in the Unreal Engine he's working on now. That's pretty cinematic looking. They made him look like a turtle though. Did my original one look like a turtle? I don't know, I like turtles, so it could look turtle-ish. Snoring kitty again. That's beautiful. This looks nice because the mountains are nice and white. Because they look like they're made of marble. The rocks, the mountains are made of white marble type rocks. They make their buildings and structures out of them. have a kitty that's snoring. And he will not stop snoring. I feel like I've already oh, this is another picture I forgot I made. This has been recording quite a while. I'm pretty sure. An hour, 28 minutes. Anyway, I guess I'll just stop it here and finish all the stuff up. God bless y'all. Have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend. And happy Thanksgiving. I thought it was next week, but the week after next is Thanksgiving. If you live in the U.S. Anyway. God bless you guys. Ta-ta till next time. Bye.